Hello guys, the last part of the same question, that is question number 1, says that Umar buys all his supplies from Alexander, who does not allow Umar any trade discount. So basically Alexander does not give a trade discount. Trade discount, basically there are two major concepts here. One is trade discount, the other is cash discount. So you should know what trade discount is. Whenever you're buying goods at that time, let's say you're buying goods on credit, but at that time your supplier gives you a discount. Basically whatever was the price on the label, they reduce it, and they reduce it for you because you are a loyal customer, or you have bought in bulk, let's say. So in that case you get a trade discount. And cash discount is always given at the time of payment. So discount allowed and discount received in accounting is basically cash discount. So whenever you pay in time, your supplier gives you a cash discount. So basically there is a time limit, that is there's a time frame that is specified, that if, let's say, my customer pays me within 20 days, then the supplier will basically give a discount to the customer. So in this case, Umar buys all his suppliers from Alexander, so Alexander gives Umar a cash discount. Because that we have seen in the cash book, because Umar had received discount from Alexander when Umar was paying within the time, but basically Umar is now considering purchasing supplies from Tahir, who would offer him a 3% trade discount but no cash discount. So what we do here is that advise Umar whether he should choose option 1, that is purchase supplies from Alexander only, or option 2, purchase supplies from both Alexander and Tahir. Justify your answer by providing 3 advantages and 1 disadvantage of the option that you have chosen. So here it's basically you have to choose the option, but for the video sake, I'll basically discuss both options here. So if you choose option number 1, so purchasing suppliers from Alexander only ensures that you maintain a good relationship with Alexander. Secondly, if you are purchasing supplies from Alexander only, that you're sure about the quality. So your customers are basically used to the quality that is being provided by Alexander. So you're sure about the quality. In that case, your customers are basically used to having that quality which Alexander is providing. You don't know about Tahir, so there's uncertainty in that case, if whether Tahir will give you the quality that is required. Okay. Another advantage of buying goods from Alexander only is that Alexander gives Umar a better discount. So here if you calculate this, so basically $17 was the cash discount on an invoice of 340. So we had purchased goods from Alexander of 340, and then when we paid him 323, and we got a cash discount of $17 in this case. So if you calculate 17 divided by 340 multiplied by 100, what is the amount that comes out to be? That basically the discount comes out to be more than the trade discount that is being offered by Tahir. So in this case, Alexander offers a greater amount of. So if if Umar could pay on time, then they can avail a 5% cash discount from Alexander. However, Tahir will only give a 3% discount to Umar, which is like less than the 5% discount offered by Alexander. Then what a disadvantage of buying from Alexander is that you're too dependent on one supplier only. So in real business scenarios, you should have multiple suppliers. So if you're short of supplies with one supplier, then you can always go to the other supplier and buy goods from that supplier. So the disadvantage is that you're being too dependent on one supplier, like Umar is being too dependent on one supplier in this case, if he only buys goods from Alexander. Okay, in option 2, if the student, so this is how you need to write the answer in the paragraph form, not in the points form, but for discussion sake we do it in points, but you need to write it in paragraphs so that you get the full marks here. So if you choose option 2, what are the advantages? So purchasing suppliers from both Alexander and Tahir does not make you too dependent on one supplier, so you can always have multiple suppliers in this case. Also, if Tahir basically Tahir is giving us a trade discount of 3%, so that is a short trade discount. In case of Alexander, the 5% discount we were getting only when we were paying within the time limit, but in the first case we did not get the discount here because we weren't paying that, we did not pay within the time limit. In the second case we got a discount when we bought goods for 340, and then when we paid within the time limit we got a discount. So basically cash discount is dependent on the terms, that if we pay within the time we get a discount. But in this case a trade discount is a short discount that affects really reduces your cost. So if Alexander buys from Tahir, he gets a he's very certain that he gets a 3% discount, and the cost of purchasing supplies decreases because of that. And buying from Tahir also helps you to broaden the range of suppliers that you have, so that you can supply the goods in time whenever your customers demand them. A disadvantage of buying goods from Tahir is that you might disappoint Alexander in this case, because that may have a negative impact on the relationship of Omar with Alexander in case of buying goods from Tahir as well. So yes, so that will be a disadvantage. So that's about it for question 1. I hope you guys find this video helpful. Thank you so much.